Before I dive into the video, I just want to let you know I committed a fallacy, which means mistaken in belief is my incorrectness. The fallacy that I committed was a false dilemma, which only given one or two options and nothing more. So I left a bonus to give a third option. I hope you guys think the third option, like I think, was the best option. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Welcome back. How y'all doing? I hope great. I'm Kevin, and I hope y'all, if y'all not doing great, hope y'all doing good at the least. And if you're only doing okay and being fine, fine means feeling insecure, neurotic, and emotional. I heard this in a movie, and I never forgot this movie. I think it was, I think it was. It was one of those Robin movies, you know, when the little Italian Job, yeah, the Italian Job, and I never forgot that. And every time somebody say they fine, you know, I tell them you feeling insecure, neurotic, and emotional, you know, because you want to feel good at the least, you know, you want to have a smile on your face. Fine means you content with being okay, you know, and that's not cool. You want to be better than okay. You want to manifest good so you can happen to get to great at one point in time because we all want to be great. Let's be honest. We want to be legendary, and I'm not talking legendary in the sense of to the world, but we want to be legendary to someone. We don't want to just exist to someone. All right, but that's me far off topic. Today we're speaking about the allegory, the cave, which was brought up, which was created by Socrates, but since Socrates never documented anything, it was credited to his Padawan in the Jedi sense, Plato, who came up with this because again he documented a lot of things. So allegory, the cave is basically a group of people living in a cave, facing the inside of the cave, could not turn around with the flame on their back, with a fire on their back to keep them warm, basically. But however, every time something or someone walked past the cave, that it showed a shadow on the wall that they were facing. And to them, those shadows were reality. These were actual people like themselves. These were actual animals. These were actual whatever that passed that flame and that shadow casted. These were actual, and these were actual in their realities. So one day someone got out, you know, and left the cave. Now, leaving the cave basically is like you hate your job and you're waking up in the morning all grumpy, like trying to get to that cave, you know, trying to get to that job, but you hate the job so much. It's like a dread on you getting out. But once you're there, you're like, cool, I'm here. I got to make the best of my day. So I might as well, you know, enjoy what I have to enjoy to get through this day. And that's what it's like waking up because you don't necessarily want to wake up because you've been so trapped the whole time. Waking up is just like, oh, it's just like that. You know, it's not even a word. It's just that, like, damn. You feel me? So after that person got out the cave and got adjusted to the lighting and everything, the person actually started to see that the shadow in the cave was actually that, a shadow. They looked down, basically saw their own shadow, realized that they were not their shadow, like, oh, this is not a person, this is what I've been seeing on the wall, this is not real. And then they start seeing actual people, you know, they start seeing actual animals, actual trees, actual everything. The sun, they started seeing everything in enlightened for themselves, and it was just like a wake-up call. So once they get back to the cave to try to let their fellow cave dwellers know that what they seen, the cave dwellers themselves were still asleep. You basically, you know, they were the ones who just loved their job, basically, you know, and in that sense of, you know, there's more out there in the world for you, but you don't know there's more in the world for you. So you just keep that same job and you good with that same job. Even you're like, it's like you don't even know that millionaires exist kind of deal. You happy with working at McDonald's when there's some other fast star restaurant you could be working at type in that sense, you know? So this person basically was like, this is what I seen. Do you believe me? It's like saying I seen Jesus walk on water, first-hand experience, you know, and you telling people what you seen, and it's like there's no such thing as man ever walking on water. If you to say he swims really fast, you know, that it looks like he's walking on water, I can believe you. But if you telling me I seen a man walking on water, like literally walking on water like it's the ground, that's something that it's hard to imagine, to interpret, to acknowledge. So this is what that person had to go through trying to tell his, not his, but their cave dwellers about their experience outside being enlightened. And and it's like they're basically winning, if you understand, because you always know majority rules, but not in all the times. A lot of times we as people, going off subject, allow the few to rule over the majority, but the few rule so well that we conjure up in our mind that they are the majority because the majority don't have enough power to do anything about it, or we don't want to try to do anything about it. You know, so a lot of times the few outweighs the majority, and it looks like they're the majority, but they really the few. They just have that much power over the majority. So getting back on topic, it's one of those things. Will you give up everything that you've seen outside the cave and just live a happy, peaceful life inside the cave with your loved ones? Or would you just, okay, would you live in the cave but know what you know, but you love them so much you're going to stay? And it's like suppressing your shine for people that's, you know, shaded right now, in that sense, like literally shaded, like you're sunning right now, like you're bling bling, like in that sense, like bow bow, you look like a diamond. I tried to do the song, but I totally forgot the words. Like, oh no, I'm sorry, Yana. No, I'm joking. But anyway, shine bright like a diamond. There we go. Anyway, and is that sense, or would you leave the cave knowing what you know, because you know what you know, and you suppressing yourself, you would not be yourself anymore. You're gonna talk with a lower tone, in that sense. You're not gonna speak from your diaphragm. You're not gonna live out your dreams, everything that you want for yourself. You're gonna give it to somebody else because you're not yourself, because you know what you know, but you suppressing yourself because of other people. So I'm saying this to say this. You can actually leave the cave and always come back to visit. You know, you still gonna love them. They still gonna be your loved ones. They're still gonna be there in that cave, basically, because they don't want to leave. They're content with that cave. And if that's their life, that's okay. You can't knock them. That was your life at once. You didn't know until you happened to step out. So maybe one day they gonna get their chance. You know, that just happened to be your chance. That just happened to be your moment to step out and to enlighten yourself, in that sense. And now they might get their chance over time, or they might not. It's just how life works, you know. So knowing what that person knew, or knowing what you know now, would you continue to suppress your shine, you know, for someone else to have happiness in their life, you know? I'm gonna leave a link at the bottom so you guys can actually watch the animated version on TED Education. Hope you guys got something from it. There was just a brief introduction to it, honestly. And have a motherfucking great day. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I go, check this out. So this is all about perception as well. So this is, it's kind of in that sense. This is saying philosophia and the love of wisdom. The love of wisdom in that sense. Philosophia and the Love of Wisdom. So what I see is a face, and if you can tell on this side, that's the nose, the mouth, the chin, basically like the mouth right there, and the rest of it's the hair, and that's what I see. So we all gonna see something different. Again, everything is perspective, based on that person and how they see the world. Someone else sees this totally different, and if you do, let me know what you see. Again, have a great motherfucking day. Peace. Yo, this is the bonus feature. I hope you guys enjoy my third option. It's 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 awesome. I'm so excited about it because I just thought about it after I finished the video. So I just want to give it to you right now. When it comes to you knowing what you know, if you're so enlightened, you can have everything you want in life. You feel me? You can have everything you want in life. So the third option is leaving the cave during the day to your enlightenment, to have your success that you want, but coming back to the cave at the end of the day with your loved ones at night to sleep with them. And because you love them, you don't want to leave them. And you love them. So you just wake up, leave the cave, do what you do, come back, love them, wake up, leave the cave, come back. So I'm saying this to say that once again, some people might get discouraged of you just leaving the cave, and coming back to visit occasionally, because that gives people the sense of only 1 in a million has the ability to become successful. So it's and that's how a lot of us see the world, like, oh my gosh, it's 1% of America has this and the 99% of America doesn't. Maybe it's because that 1% left that 99% to go chase, whatever they felt like they needed to chase, instead of thinking about, okay, I can have everybody in that sense of me being successful because I love these people, but I also love what I love. I love my dream, but I'm in love with these people. I'm in love with these people, and we're gonna talk about that later. The difference between having love for and being in love with. So, in that sense, someone watching you wake up every morning to leave the cave and come back, and you're always joyful, you're always happy, and they wonder, and you bringing happiness to them too, because they love you as well, and it's like, oh, you're back, you didn't leave us, plus you have your life that you wanted. And in that sense, they gonna wonder, where do you go, like, what you do outside the cave? Let me show you. And now you can create success in somebody else and enlighten another person. And then once that happens, they'll believe that Jesus walked on water as well. And I'm not saying there was Jesus that walked on water, but I'm not religious. But, it's a great story to tell somebody so they can be able to become a believer and hope. What I find in the Bible, going off topic, is hope. I don't find anything in the Bible to be realistic. I found it all to be a purpose written to be hope for the hopeless. So in that sense, though, you can create hope for somebody. Now they left the cave, and they like, okay, now it's two people that left the cave, and now it's like, all right, so now both people done did this. Now we can both come back. You don't have to tell the other people now because you already told them once. So you just going about your day, you and that other person, and those other people like, let me join them. And then it's like, boom, now it's three, then another, boom, let me join them, boom, and that happens. So hope you guys get that third option. That third option to me is probably the best option because you can have everything that you want in this world and in the next. Peace. That's the double peace.